inside Chase Field. We should be just set for first pitch, but there's a problem.
What are those?
We've got bees swarming in Arizona.
So we're in a bee delay. I'll tell you what, if I'm a beekeeper, my rate just went up.
Matt Hilton, the beekeeper, hanging out at his son's Little League game. He gets a phone call. His phone's blowing up saying, hey, we need you at Chase Field. We've got something going on over here.
He was greeted by a standing ovation by the fans here.
They were chanting MVP. They were playing I Need a Hero, and he was that hero. He got the place clear.
I thought I was here to just take care of a bee problem. People were pretty hyped up. That was pretty cool. I can't say I've had that experience before, and probably won't again, but it was pretty awesome.
Took care of the bees and then got the honor of throwing out the first pitch and got one ovation after another. Well done, Matt Hilton, and thank you very much.
Outstanding. Zeros across the board through 4. Christian Walker leads off.
Well, let's see if the D-backs can get this offense cracking up a little bit.
1-1, high drive left field, 1-0 Arizona. Walker stings one out of here for his 6th homer of the season.
The Diamondbacks take the first lead in the game on that solo home run by Christian Walker.
Joe Manaply has gift wrapped a 2-1 lead to LA. The Dodgers tie the game on a wild pitch. They take the lead on a balk.
And I think Manaply knew the second he stopped that he had made a mistake.
Arizona stranded runners at first and second, back in the second inning. They left a man at second in the third and the fourth. Left him loaded in the 6th.
0 for 10, runners in scoring position.
Home half of the 8th inning. Dodgers 2, Arizona 1.
Tying run at third. Moreno's at the plate.
Base hit, Gabby Lane is wide open, and we're tied at 2. Finally, the big hit comes in the 8th inning.
The Dodgers score that ghost runner from second. We go to the bottom of the 10th. 3-2 LA.
Ketel Marte will be the place runner.
Christian Walker will lead off the 10th. Christian Walker, goodbye Arizona. Woo! The first career walk-off home run for Christian Walker. His first multi-homer game this year, and the Diamondbacks walk off the Dodgers.
You'll never forget this night. Outside of the 2 homers, outside of the walk-off, but you had a B guy get a standing ovation, and he threw out the ceremonial first pitch.
Yeah, that was great. Saved the day for us, for sure.
He did.
We're going home, folks, and we're going home winners.
And in at number 9 on our countdown, it brings us out to Seoul and the Dodger debut of Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Now, highly touted prospect, obviously coming out of Japan, but Mike, he struggled in his debut. Safe to say there were a lot of nerves.
There were a lot of nerves, and I think sometimes when you're facing a new pitcher, you have 2 schools of thought. Either you look at no video, or you look at a ton of video. I think the Padres just came out there and said, we don't know what kind of stuff this guy has. Let's just swing the bats. And swing the bats they did, Lauren, because they put up monster numbers again. Not the debut, obviously, Yamamoto wanted. He ended up being a pretty good pitcher for the Dodgers.
Yeah, very true. Yamamoto did struggle through the first, gave up 5 runs in his first MLB start.
Campusano with a single to center. Wade with a single to right. All kinds of chances here for the Padres early. Bogart sends this to right center. It's in for a hit. From third comes Campusano. Behind him is Wade. 2 more runs for the Padres, and they take a 7-2 lead.
Nice to see the brown and gold getting a workout.
To third, and it's off the glove of Muncy. From third base scoring is Merrill. Padres add another run to take an 8-2 lead. Tatis takes off, and here's a fly ball to center. That is caught in center field by Outman, trying to double off Tatis at first, but nobody's covering first. Tagging and scoring was Bogarts.
A tough error for Outman.
But an adventure continues for the Dodger pitchers.
Because of the resumes in this Dodger lineup, I think there's a lot of hope on their bench that they can get back in this game.
And it's 9-4.
That's big. The Dodgers getting a hit with a runner in scoring position.
17 hits between the 2 teams combined. 13 runs.
Unbelievable.
High fly ball to deep left field. Profar's going back. It is off the wall. Hayward's in to score. Here comes Lux. Mookie Betts with a 2-run double. It's 9-6.
You know, you could just drop your jaw right now.
High fly ball. Deep left center field. It is gone. Mookie Betts, a 2-run home run. And it's a 2-run game.
A lot of baseball left, too.
The Dodgers did not have a great start to this game. They were down 9-2. They battled back to make it 12-9. Here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 on, 2 out. Ground ball. Off Bogarts. Squirts free to score. Dodgers Dodgers are within one. They just will not quit.
It's a game that could have been a laugher and ends up being a nail-biter. And look who's coming up.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani on the ground to first base. Cronenworth will flip to Suarez for the out. And they come up a run short as we go to the ninth.
Boy, if there was ever an inning where the Padres need some points, it's right here and now. Too close for comfort. Stay tuned.
Machado drives one to deep left field. It is back and it is gone.
What a blast. And the Padres have put 15 on the board here in Seoul.
And the Tigers with runners at second and third base.
And now Dylan Dingler, who is really struggling.
Swinging a fly ball to right center. That's going to drop and score two. Two-run triple for Dylan Dingler to give the Tigers a 2-0 lead.
It's the Tigers 2 and the Orioles 1.
Another opposite field knock for Heston Kjerstad, and the Orioles have 2 on.
Boy, would you like to get back into this game.
Rivera base hit into center field. Wetchman around third. He'll score, and the Orioles have tied it up.
Infield single, and the first 2 Tigers are on.
Put the ball in play, put some pressure on the defense, and now they're in a situation where they can bring Jake Rogers up to the plate. Likes hitting lefties.
Shot up the middle and under the glove. Tigers take the lead. Throw to third. Save! Rogers ends up on second, and the Tigers have a 3-2 lead.
Heard A.J. Hinch talk about Jason Foley before the game in glowing terms. Said he has rounded into a good all-around pitcher.
And Jason Foley in some seriously hot water. Loaded up the bases, and there is nobody out in the bottom of the 9th inning. So some life in Camden Yards, the most life there has been all game today.
The most valuable Oriole 2024 is at the plate. A line drive, base hits. The Orioles tie the game, and Holiday gets to third. The most valuable Oriole sends this ballpark into a frenzy.
That fist bump from Gunnar when he reached second base is why we watch sports. You could just see him jumping right out of his skin.
Jason Foley had converted 10 saves in a row. He does not get an out.
So Brisky, he's got swing and miss stuff, and you're really in a pickle here. Second and third, nobody out for Cedric Mullen.
The 1-2 ground ball chopped to second. McKinstry takes care of Mullins. 1 out in the 9th inning. Anthony Santander. Now this is a guy who knows how to get the ball in the air. 2-0. Swing and a soft little pop up. That's trouble. Caught by Sweeney. What a play. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I just knew if it drops, the game's over. So I just had to, how to get there. So
Sweeney makes the catch of the year and then has the presence of mind to get the ball back in.
2 outs. Nobody has sat down here at Camden Yards. Fly ball, center field. Parker Meadows makes the catch. What a job by Bo Brisky. Ground ball and a base hit into right field. Fielding's the extra inning runner. He will score. Tigers take the lead to start the 10th.
I mean, this is what's amazing and fun about this team. They go from no hope to, hey, you're in a pretty good spot right here.
Bo Brisky coming back out here in the bottom of the 10th inning after coming out of a sticky situation.
Ground ball to second. McKinstry to Ibanez. Tigers win. One incredible finish in Baltimore.
And the Yankees get the night started on the right foot.
Monster first inning for the Yankees. Soto and Judge go back-to-back, leaving the ballpark, and it's 3-0 New York. Oh, on a warm Boston night, the ball's flying early, and Abreu comes up with a home run. It's 3-1. 3 straight knocks for the Red Sox, and they're in business in the bottom of the first.
Threatening to come right back in this first inning and tie it up.
Here's Tyler O'Neill, and he strokes one towards left center field. Pretty well hit. Grisham can't get there, and it's going to be a 2-run double for the Sox, and this game's tied in the first.
Here's Osvaldo Cabrera.
Swinging a fly ball, hit deep down the right field line. Abreu on his horse, still moving back. He leaps into the stands. Did he hold on? He must have dropped him. Osvaldo Cabrera is rounding the bases, and now the umpire down the right field line is signaling for a home run.
Already the 4th home run of the game between the two clubs. The Yankees have the lead.
So Hamilton at third, Rafaela at second. Nobody out.
Here's Duran swinging a shot to center field, sinking fast. It drops for a hit. 1 run will score. That's it. Tied at 4, second and third. Nobody out. So here's Willier swinging a fly ball, shallow right center field. Grisham coming on. He makes a running catch.
Rafaela is called called out at third. He was standing off the base talking to the third base coach. Cabrera applied the tag. So 2 outs now.
Yoshida singled his first time up the pitch. There's a line drive, base hit into left center field. The Red Sox take the lead as Duran rounds third and scores easily.
We go to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 5.
O'Neill muscles one out towards left. Soto back along the track, looking up, and he's done it again. Tyler O'Neill tied the game in the first, and he's given the Red Sox the lead for the second time tonight.
Back and forth ball game.
And it's 8-6 Boston. And Aaron Judge is coming up in a big spot.
2 on and only 1 out.
Hard hit ball left center field. O'Neill and Duran are going to play it off the wall. Here comes Verdugo. Soto's getting the wave home. Here's the play at the plate. Soto is out by a mile, and the Red Sox will hold on to the lead. For the Yankees, 16% win probability entering the 9th against a man who just got save number 440 last night, Kenley Jansen.
The Yankees are now down to their final out, and Trent Grisham is the last hope for the Yankees.
Grisham lifts it in the air, deep left center field. Duran is over, O'Neill is back, and he cannot make the play. This game is tied. Grisham makes it 8-8, and we're knotted up for the 5th time tonight. The bases are loaded. Force play now at every base. Double play still in effect for Austin Wells.
Swung on, liner in the air, left field coming on as O'Neill. He dives, and he makes the catch. Cabrera tags from third. He'll slide in safe.
And it's 9-8 Yankees.
On the road, you need more than 1 run.
Torres lifts one towards left center field. That is well struck. It is off the wall. 2 driven in by Torres on his first hit of the night, and it's 11-8 New York.
And the Red Sox are down to their final out here on the bottom of the 10th.
Masataka Yoshida is going to come up as the tying run.
This is old-time Yankee Red Sox.
Bouncing ball up the first base line. It's grabbed by LeMahieu, and one of the wildest games in baseball this year belongs to the Yankees in comeback fashion. 11-8 in extra innings, the final tonight.
Here he comes. Paul Skeens takes the mound in Pittsburgh. And there is a huge crowd here today to see the 21-year-old 6'6" right-hander take the mound for the Bucks in his major league debut. I would love for Skeens to begin his career with a strikeout. Swing and a foul tip. He struck him out.
That's unbelievable. It is absolutely incredible.
I don't think I expected anything less.
Listen to the roar every strike that he throws.
Second inning, big jam. Bases loaded, 1 out.
I don't care what kind of accomplishments you've had. This is still a nerve-wracking situation for a young player.
Strike 3 call. 101 in the zone. Gomes is gone, 2 outs.
I think he needed that little momentum back on his side.
Bounced. Gonzalez, nice play.
Huge play.
Skeens strands the bases loaded. Well, now the Pirates have something brewing. Here's Connor Joe.
Drive to deep left to the wall. And JoJo clears the deck with a cannonball to left.
Wow, now you got some momentum.
And Cruz lines one out to right. This is deep. He hit it out of here. The Bucks go back-to-back. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Paul Skeens returns to the mound here in the 4th.
This one drilled off the bat of Nico Horner. Back some more, and that one is gone. Nico Horner will touch them all.
Well, Skeens gets a lot of firsts out of the way.
Now you're getting to feel all the emotions, in your first game out there.
Here's Michael A. Taylor.
Still looking for his first Pirate homer.
Swinging a fly ball deep right field.
Get up.
Suzuki back to the wall. There it goes. Paul Skeens has woken up the bats.
And I know how hard he's worked for this moment and all the hours, and I just know what a hard worker he is. So this is probably one of my favorite moments I've ever seen. Like, seriously, there's nothing that can top this. I'm just so proud.
The Pittsburgh crowd on its feet here at PNC Park as Paul Skeens gets a standing ovation.
You're looking at the future of the Pirates right there, and they're excited here in Pittsburgh.
And the fans here in Pittsburgh are frustrated.
Kyle Nicholas has walked 3 in a row with the bases loaded. It's 6-4.
Cubs hadn't drawn a bases loaded walk since March 31st. And now they have 4 of them in the inning, and it's a 1-run game. Wow. On the ground towards the hole. Cruz backhand. Won't have a play, and we're tied. It's an infield single, and it is 6-6. And with that, Andy Fletcher says, get the tarp on the field.
But it's a brand new game. How about this?
All loaded up 3-0, and he walked him on 4 pitches. Holy cow. 2 hours and 20 minutes later, it kind of stays on the same theme. Inside, he walked him, and it's the 6th bases loaded walk in the inning.
And the Cubs now take an 8-6 lead. The Pirates have the tying runs on base.
He swings and launches one out to right and deep. Grandal hits a 3-run homer. Well, that was worth the wait. The Pirates are back in the lead. It's 9-8 here in the 5th inning.
And a fly ball to deep center field. And wouldn't you know it, Andrew McCutchen clears the deck with a cannonball.
Bucks up 10-8 on a wild night in Pittsburgh. Tying run is at third with 2 outs. Bednar trying to lock it up. 10-9 Pirates.
Fly ball to right and raise the Jolly Roger. It started with schemes, it ends with the Renegade, and ultimately it's a W.
So 1 on 1 out, top 3. Mets for the 3rd straight inning against Christopher Sanchez have a base runner, and here's Mark Vientos. Hit high in the air, right field. Castellanos racing back to the track at the wall, looks up, it's gone! Mark Vientos, 2-run shot to right field. 2-0 Mets in the 3rd. This place is, you can hear the quiet, and if it's not quiet, you can hear some boos.
Well, as we go to the 6th inning, the Mets have a 2-0 lead over the Phillies. 1-2 pitch, swinging a high fly ball, well hit to right. Castellanos back at the track, at the wall. It is gone. Another opposite field home run. And so Alonso, with his 2nd home run of the postseason, has given the Mets a 3-0 lead.
All the pressure now, guess what goes on? Those Philly players in the dugout. This fan base, as we all know, they can get hostile and turn on their own players. Not what you want as a player. You want these guys behind you. Something to watch for here. Yes, Severino has been great. Only 3 hits. First 4 innings of this season, 3.3 ERA. After the 4th, over a 5. So this is the Phillies' chance. My question is, who's going to be the guy for Philadelphia? There's got to be somebody in that lineup, in that dugout, that's going to have to step up and get a big hit for him. Drive one out of the park, get the crowd back into this game.
Harper swings, drives it high and deep center field. Bader going back to the track, looking up, and it's gone off the batter's eye.
Bryce Harper brings life to Philadelphia. It's 3-2.
And Harper, after crossing the plate, encouraging the crowd, he's trying to fire folks up. Maybe his teammates as much as anybody.
Castellanos, deep to left, just like that. This game is tied.
What a roar from this crowd at Citizens Bank Park as Nick Castellanos ties the game up.
It is amazing how the momentum flipped in 1 pitch.
You get this Philly crowd rocking, the top of the order has the ability to switch it really quick here at Citizens Bank especially.
We've got a 3-3 ball game now. This crowd is back to life.
That's cracked in the air, right field. Castellanos going back, looks up, it's gone! Nimmo gives the Mets the lead. 4-3 New York in the 7th. The bank had come to life. Nimmo cuts right through it.
Going to the bottom of the 8th, Edwin Diaz still on the mound.
He had a 6-out save against the Phillies a couple of weeks ago.
And the Phils in business here in the bottom of the 8th. Tying run is 90 feet away with 1 out. Bryson Stott, the birthday boy, coming up now.
How about giving himself a big birthday present?
3-2 on the way. Swung on, line down the right field line. It's fair, just inside the line. The game's tied. Castellanos in the 3rd. Dusty is waving him home. There'll be no throw as the birthday boy Bryson Stott puts the Phillies on top 5-4.
The roll of the dice does not pay off. The Phillies take advantage. Tyler McGill is on to face JT Realmuto. Tapper, third baseman Vientos cannot make the play, and the run scores. 6-4 Philadelphia.
That's a big hit, and wouldn't you know it, another hit against Strom on 0-2. So now, here is the at-bat that Carlos Mendoza wanted Vientos to get. He's the tying run. He's 2 for 3 with a walk, including a homer. Payoff pitch. Vientos hits it high in the air to left field. It's got legs. It's deep. It's back near the wall. It is gone! Mark Vientos has added yet another chapter to what is becoming a ridiculous postseason for the New York Mets. He's tied the game. His 2nd home run of the game. We are all even 6-6. Who writes this stuff?
And it is ball 4, and the winning run is in scoring position for Philadelphia and Castellanos.
What a game.
Swung on, line down the left field line, and that's going to win it. Castellanos has done it, and the Yankees walk it off here in the bottom of the ninth. A Game 2 victory, 7-6.
Unbelievable. One of the best games I've ever seen.
This was an instant classic. No score, bottom three.
Runner at first, no one out for Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie, deep to left, and it's gone. 2-0 Atlanta. Braves strike first.
And it'll bring up Ramon Laureano.
Drive to center. On the run, Bader on the track. At the wall, it's gone! Ramon Laureano joins the party. 3-0 Atlanta.
The Mets have seen the best of rookie Spencer Schwellenbach. In his 2 starts against the Mets, he's been absolutely dominant.
That first start at Citi Field, 11 strikeouts, only 87 pitches through 7 innings this past Tuesday.
They're going to ask him to do it again today. 83 pitches of magnificent work from one Spencer Schwellenbach. It is exactly what we needed.
He has been in control like he has been against this Mets team all year long.
So far, 21 innings, just 1 earned run against this Mets squad. He's locked in.
The Braves did opt to go with Schwellenbach here in the 8th inning.
Just seems like a batter at a time here for Spencer Schwellenbach.
Pitch number 11 from Schwellenbach to Taylor. And he drives one to the gap in left center field. The Mets' first extra base hit of the day. A leadoff double in the 8th inning.
I think that's going to be it for Schwellenbach. Listen to the ovation for the rookie after another gem on the biggest stage he's had all season. And now you turn the attention to the bullpen.
Starting with Joe Jimenez. And the Mets have life in the 8th. 4 straight hits for New York. Lindor drives in a run, and it's 3-2. The Mets are stringing together hits, and Brian Snitker's on his way to the mound to make a change.
Tough outing for Joe Jimenez. Didn't retire anybody, and it's Raisel Iglesias coming in.
Iglesias will face Iglesias. Raisel to the Mets, Jose.
Poke the other way. That's a base hit for Iglesias, and the Mets have tied the game. OMG! Mark Vientos with a sacrifice fly to bring in Francisco Lindor with the 4th run of the inning to take a 4-3 lead.
So Brandon Nimmo, the batter for New York. Can they push some more? Driven in the air, deep right field. This baby's on the way. It is gone! A long 2-run homer for Brandon Nimmo. It's a 6-run 8th inning. The Mets are leading by a score of 6-3. It is pandemonium in the Mets dugout.
After that Nimmo home run, as you can imagine, this bench exploded. And after celebrating with his teammates, Francisco Lindor came over to the side by himself and looked up at the sky and started whispering, almost like he was thanking God, before all the emotions just completely exploded out of him.
Well, Edwin Diaz is going to be asked to get 5 outs.
So 2 in scoring position, and Kelnick to the plate.
This is about as poetic as you could ask for. Kelnick against Diaz.
Kelnick grounds it. It's fair. Alonso diving stop, but Kelnick reaches, and it's 6-4.
Diaz just never got there. He never left the mound, and he's tapping his chest saying, my bad. Well, certainly bad time for a my bad for Diaz.
Walked him on 4th straight. They're loaded.
Now it's Ozzie climbing in.
Buckle up. That ball is hit out to left. Nimmo is back. The Braves are going to grab the lead back. A base is clearing. RBI double for Ozzie Albies. And it's 7-6 Atlanta. Do you believe it?
What a crazy 8th inning in Atlanta, Georgia.
And now Pierce Johnson is on to try and save it for the Braves. Both teams have rallied in the 8th. Now the Mets take their chance in the 9th. So now the tying run at first, and here is Lindor.
Swinging a high fly ball, well hit right center. Harris going back. It's on the way. It is gone.
Linsanity again. Francisco Lindor flips the script with a 2-run homer, and the Mets go in front 8-7.
Francisco Lindor has an MVP moment, whether he wins one or not. This is an unbelievable baseball game.
2 teams trading body blows in the last 2 innings.
Edwin Diaz bent and broke in the bottom of the 8th inning, but he's trying to show that he put himself back together.
After I saw the homer of Lindor, I told Mendy, I'm going back out no matter what. If 5 minutes, I said, trust in me, I got this. I got this. Like, that's how I said to him.
And the last out for Diaz to get is the former Met killer, Travis d'Arnaud. 2-2, ground ball. Lindor waits on it. He's got it. And the ball game is over. What a ride. The Mets are going to the postseason in 2024. And what an incredible game to clinch with.
Ohtani sitting on 48 home runs in 49 stolen bases.
Ohtani smokes this ball to right center field, off the wall. And it's a screamer of a double to start this ball game.
He was feet away from 49. I hope the stolen base comes before the home run.
Might come pretty darn quick. There they go. Throw to third. Beats him, but he got his foot in.
Stolen base number 50 for Ohtani, and they are standing at Lone Depot Park. Here is Ohtani.
That's a base hit to right field. Ohtani's 2 for 2. Muncy's headed for the plate. Conine's throws cut off. He's got 2 hits. He's got a stolen base. He's got a run scored. He's got a run batted in. And this game's been going for like 20 minutes. How about 51? Into second with a stolen base. His second of the game already. How about 60-60, Shohei? We got 10 games left. 2 innings. He's got 2 hits, 2 stolen bases, a run scored and a run knocked in. Slashes his 3rd hit of the game into the left center field gap. Looks in to score. Here comes Pages. Ohtani heading for 3rd. Relay is in time. Just shy of finding himself a home run shy of the cycle after 3 innings. Sends one in the air. Deep right field. He's in a world of his own. In 135 years of Dodger baseball, Shohei Ohtani, his 49 home runs, matching Sean Green for the most in a single season. And he's 1 shy of the first 50-50 campaign in baseball history.
And that will bring up Ohtani. Now it's 11-3 with first base open. Think Skip would walk him intentionally?
I think that's a bad move, baseball-wise, karma-wise, baseball god-wise. You go after him and see if you can get him out. And I think out of respect for the game, we're going to go after him.
He's matched the franchise record for a single season with 49. He's 1 away from the first 50-50 season ever. Sends one in the air. The other way. Back it goes. Gone! One-of-a-kind player. One-of-a-kind season. Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club. レフトに上がった。いったか。行きました。史上初50-50 達成。
Shohei Ohtani is incredible. He is one of a kind.
Ohtani with a curtain call. Oh my gosh! Shohei Ohtani, the greatest day in baseball history. This is not real life. He is not human. His 51st of the season.
This is the show that never ends.
Now Jose Trevino gets his first start, and once you know, 2nd and 3rd right here.
Trevino shoots one to right field, a base hit. In to score is Volpe. And how about Jose Trevino? 1-0 Yankees here in the 2nd.
Now here's the rookie Kyle Manzardo.
Manzardo with a drive to deep right. Away, back and goal. And for the first time in the American League Championship Series, Cleveland's got a lead at 2-1. Now this place is buzzing. Yankees bring the infield in. A runner at 3rd, 1 out.
Jimenez on the ground through, base hit. It's an RBI single for Andres Jimenez. And it's 3-1 Cleveland. Soto, Judge, and Stanton hitting an order in the batting order here tonight with Stanton in a cleanup spot. They are a combined 0 for 8. 3-0. And it is ball 4.
And Judge gets to bat representing the tying run. He'll face Emmanuel Clase.
2 Titans in the game right here. Clase and Judge. 2 outs, 8th inning.
Does it get any better than this? Mano y mano.
Ready for a 1-2. Here he comes. Judge, line drive, right field, hit well, and it is up and out. Judge has homered. The game is tied at 3. Incredible. Aaron Judge in the clutch.
Second time Clase's been taken deep this October. And a shocked Progressive Field as Giancarlo Stanton steps to the plate.
Swung on and hit in the air to center field and deep. That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Judge and Stanton go back to back. And the New York Yankees have grabbed the lead. The 2 Giants in the Yankees lineup go back to back with 2 outs. Each had 2 strikes. It's 4-3 Yankees.
Now, stunned silence in downtown Cleveland. So the tying run's at the plate. Cleveland's got a chance.
Naylor back to the mound. Weaver fires to second. Out, throw to first, and a double play.
And they're 1 out away from an almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
And it's like, yeah, we got punched in the mouth with the best pitcher in baseball, Manuel Clase. And it's like, you know what, boys, like, he picked us up all year. It's time we pick him up.
Big power hitter is coming up, John Kenzie Noel.
And one swing of the bat here would obviously tie this ball game up. He's the last guy left on Stephen Vogt's bench. Swung on and hammered high, deep to left, away, out of here.
Big Christmas has tied it. The ultimate present under the tree.
Bedlam in Cleveland.
John Kenzie Noel, the biggest swing of his life.
Feliz Navidad! Feliz Navidad! John Kenzie Noel!
The Yankees have the go-ahead run on at first with 1 down.
And a big bouncer. And oh, Jimenez, the throw. Oh, what a pick. And he's out. Jimenez to Josh Naylor. An incredible play on both ends.
Swing and a miss and a change. Now can Cleveland walk it off? So now, winning run at third, 2 down for David Fry, trying to end this game in walk-off fashion. Swung on, hit high, hit deep to left. There she goes.
David Fry lights up the Cleveland night.
How about that? A walk-off, 2-run home run to the bleachers and left by David Fry. And the magical 2024 season is not done by any means.
They need Garrett Cole to continue the record they have in his starts in the postseason. 13-7 when he starts. He's off to a big-time challenge.
Freddie Freeman's back in the lineup for the Dodgers, battling that ankle injury. Breaking pitches, punched by the bag and down the left field line for Freddie Freeman. Going to test that ankle right away. He'll cruise into second and think about 3. Oh, you talk about testing the ankle in a big way.
What he's battling through, you need your legs, your feet. He's still good enough to hit with his upper body, but he loses the power and the bat speed.
And he rips one to short here that's caught by Volpe. Dodgers strand a man at third. Garrett Cole, Jack Flaherty, both magnificent here in game 1.
Flaherty's done an unbelievable job. Fastball strikes are way up. It sets up his breaking ball. It's why he's given up no runs against the Yankees. It's 1-0, and you think, well, what tough decision could it be to leave Flaherty in the game when he's rolling?
Not out of the woods yet. Here's Giancarlo Stanton, one of the greatest postseason sluggers ever. Golfs one way back there, scraping the sky and giving the Yankees the lead.
A Stantonian home run. Oh, did he hit that one? Giancarlo, no si puedo parlo.
You deliver this time of year, you can rewrite your whole story. And Stanton continues to write one of a spectacular October for the Yankees.
I guess that's going to be all for Garrett Cole. I haven't seen enough to take him out when I'm not running the team.
But I think considering the lineup and the circumstances, this has been his best start. Has given the Yankees a great chance to win.
Base is empty. Ohtani up for a 4th time. Lifts this ball to right center field. Soto on the run to the track. It's off the top of the wall. Ohtani's headed for second. Soto's throw not in time. The ball gets away. Ohtani takes third. 90 massive feet. Just misses a home run, but then he takes third as the throw kicks away coming into the infield. Betts lines it to center field. It's Judge to pull it in, but it's tied as Mookie Betts drives in Shohei Ohtani. So the lineup will turn over for the Yankees. Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber hits a high drive left field. Going back on it, Hernandez. And it is caught by a fan reaching over the wall. They're going to call that fan interference.
So instead of a home run, they'll place Torres at second. Now, which poison do you want?
They walk Soto to pitch to the game's best hitter, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge has a chance to be a hero tonight.
Popped him up. Blake Trinan comes out of the pen and handles the AL MVP. Go-ahead run at third. 1 gone in the 10th. Ground ball. Diving stop. Edman can't get it out of his glove, and the Yankees take the lead. Anthony Volpe, the go-ahead RBI. Tommy Edman that close to making another spectacular play. A base hit for Tommy Edman. Tying run in scoring position. Winning run aboard.
And here comes the pitching change.
Looks like it's going to be Nestor Cortez to face Ohtani with the game on the line. Has not pitched in a game since September 18th.
First one from Cortez is lifted to left field. Verdugo runs over and makes the grab. Did he hold on? He did. Alex Verdugo makes the grab. He goes out of play, so the runners will get 90 feet, but they get Ohtani on one pitch.
This is an incredible catch, going full speed and then going out of play and throwing the ball from out of play.
They're going to walk Betts, load the bases, and go lefty-lefty with Freeman coming on.
Now the kind of at-bat that every kid that plays baseball dreams of one day having. Bottom of the 10th, bases loaded, World Series. Reality for Freddie Freeman right here. Freeman hits the ball to right field. She is gone! Gibby, meet Freddie! Game 1 of the World Series.
Freddie Freeman channeling his inner Kirk Gibson. A walk-off home run in Game 1 of the World Series.
It's making everyone think of Kirk Gibson.
I played the whole game, though. That's what I said. Yeah, I knew that was gone. I don't hit the ball that hard usually. That was right on time for the heater, and I flushed that one. Those are the ones you just don't feel off the bat.
Game 1 World Series poetry. Freddie Freeman, 36 years after Kirk Gibson's Game 1 walk-off against Dennis Eckersley with a walk-off home run of his own.